So students, let's learn about gravitation. So what is this gravitation? Let's find out. One day, Sir Isaac Newton was sitting beneath an apple tree. Suddenly, what happened? An apple fall into his head. He began wondering, there must be some force that has brought the apple down. Okay, so that force is nothing but the gravitational force. The moment or the tendency to move towards the center of gravity, such as the falling body towards the earth, is the gravitation or the gravitational force. The planets move around the sun due to this gravitational force only, or when we throw a ball in the air, the ball automatically comes down due to this gravitational force only. Now let's know that what is the universal law of gravitation. Every object in the universe attracts each other with a force that is directly proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the two. Okay, so let's find out. Suppose A and B be two objects having mass capital M and small m. Okay, the distance between the two objects is d. So this force is given by G, that is the gravitational constant into the product of the masses M and inversely proportional, as we have said, so by d square. Okay, so F equal to G mm by d square. Okay, now what is the value of G on Earth? This gravitation due to acceleration due to gravity. This gravitational constant is given by 6.7 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square by kg square. Okay, and the mass on Earth is 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg. Radius is 6 into 10 to the power 6. So by putting the value as gm by r square, we can calculate that gravitation due to acceleration due to gravity comes out as 9.8 meter per second square. Okay. Now you must be wondering why an astronaut flies in the air in space, and why can't we fly in the air in the earth? Okay, so let's compare the weight of the body in moon and on earth. Okay, so we have put the values of mass and radius of the moon and earth and found out the weight of a body or a person in moon is 2.431 into 10 to the power 10 g meter. Okay, and on earth it is 1.474 into 10 to the power 11 g meter. So by dividing weight of the moon and weight of earth, we can see that it comes out as 0.165 or 1 by 6. That is what we can say. So what we can say, whenever a person is in the moon, he feels much lighter because the weight of the person or the weight of any object in moon or space is much lower as compared to that on Earth. That's why we fly in the, that's why astronauts or any objects fly in space, but on Earth it doesn't. Okay. Now let's find out what is the concept behind thrust, pressure, and buoyancy. Thrust. Suppose this is an object. Okay, thrust is nothing but the perpendicular force applied on the object. Okay, so it is given, any force is given by Newton. Newton is the SI unit of force. Okay, pressure. Pressure is the thrust exerted per unit area. So it is given by Newton per meter square, or the SI unit of pressure is Pascal. Okay, buoyancy. Now what is buoyancy? Have you ever seen when we try to push a mug inside a bucket, we experience an upward force? Yes, that force is nothing but buoyancy. Buoyancy is the upward force exerted by a fluid on the immersed object in a gravity field. Okay. Now you also have seen that when we just insert a mug or anything inside a fluid, we experience lesser pressure at the top, and when we try to insert it towards the down, we experience more and more pressure. Means the buoyant force is higher as we go down or as we go towards the depth. Okay. See, an object is immersed inside a fluid. It is experiencing some pressure from the down. That is the buoyant force. But now let's find out what is Archimedes' principle. When a body is immersed fully or partially in a fluid, an upward force, it experiences an upward force. That upward force is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by it. It is given by FB, that is the buoyant force, is minus rho GV. Now you must be wondering where from this negative sign came out. So whenever we are pushing something down, we are experiencing the upward force. This force is acting against the gravity. So acceleration due to gravity is negative here. So we have put out the minus, nothing else. Now what is relative density? Relative density. Well, relative density is nothing but the density of the substance to the density of water. Okay, that's all for gravitation for now. We'll learn more about gravitation in the upcoming classes. Thank you very much and have a nice day.